Hello, my darling twin flames. This is Karen with Mana Delights. And yes, I'm on camera today. I thought I would just briefly talk to you face to face. I've only had a couple of people say, why come you don't ever show your face? Well, I have shown my face in other videos, but normally when I do my reading, I want to set it up where you can see the cards, see me deal them out. I just want to, that's just how I like to do it. I like you to see me do it. So I am here to do a new moon reading, but I'm also here to say that I am going to facilitate another twin flame healing circle on April 22nd, which is next Sunday at 7 p.m. I am not in California. I am still in Illinois. Reasons for that are that I'm doing some work here with family and just some things that were needed to be done here. So I'm still here. And I don't know if there are any twins in Illinois who are close to Peoria. I don't believe there are, but there was such a huge amount of twins in California that I could facilitate sacred healing circles and have them actually come to the venue and participate in the healing circle. In Illinois, I don't believe that I will have anyone around this area, so it'll be more like I will create my own circle. It'll be me and my twin, and I will do it more meditation style. I know several of you that do follow other people that do clearings and meditations and activations for particular portals and things like that. It'll be similar to that. I will be going live in the Facebook group, the Twin Flame Healing Circle group. It is a closed group. The cost for this healing circle will also be the $22. Last time I did it for $11, and if you were including your twin, it was $22. So this time I'm just doing it for the $22, and it will include both of you. If you participated in the last healing circle and sent me your pictures, you do not have to resend pictures. I have them. I'm doing the same thing. I'm creating a sacred space. I will have a circle. If there is no one here to physically be in the circle, we're still creating a circle through the meditation, and I will be, it'll be me and my twin in the circle. Creating this sacred space for all twin flames. I was told that my healing circles pack a lot of punch for the Twin Flame Collective, so that's what I'm hoping for with this one as well. But it's going to be more of, I want the first part of it just to be letting go of anything that we're feeling is holding us back from union, creating a sacred space, a protection space, that anything that is not of our union is just completely moved out, and then a celebration of union, because we're already in union. It's already here. It is not going anywhere. It is part of our existence. It always has been. So we're going to celebrate the union with this healing circle. So if you'd like to participate, I need you to email me, make your PayPal payment. If you want to leave a note within PayPal, that's fine. I do check that. But if you are wanting to and you haven't done it before, I need a picture of you and your twin. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be together in the picture at all. But if you are together in the picture, that's wonderful. And then I usually always create some sort of fire ceremony afterwards, just symbolizing that that energy is done and we have graduated and moved on to a different energy. So I may do a fire ceremony, because when I was tuning into the energies of this sacred healing circle, I was seeing a warrior type, tribal type energy where I needed to include some chants and some warrior type music and sound healing is what I was getting clearly, is using sounds to spread the healing. So that is something that I will incorporate as well. So if you're interested, pay the PayPal. If you want to leave a note within there, that's fine, but I do need your pictures emailed to me. I need you to add me on Facebook. If your name is Star Moon on Facebook, but yet you have sent me an email with your real name, I need to know that your Facebook name is Star Moon so I can link you together. That was one of the issues that I had before. Some people do 5 or 6 different names, like their name is different for PayPal than YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and you have all these other names out there. So I need to know what your Facebook name is to add you to the closed group as well. So, wanted to share that announcement that I'm going to do that, and I was putting it off, anticipating going directly back to California, so I was putting these off, and I was getting the clear message that they pack a lot of punch and I need to do it again. And regardless of where I am, since time and space is a non-factor for us at this time, that I can do that here. And if there's no one to come to it here, it's okay. We're just going to create a circle wherever you are, and I will have your pictures just like I did last time. So if you're interested in this twin flame healing, sacred healing circle, let me know, email me, and make contact and send your pictures of you and your twin to me, and they will be included in the circle. It will be Sunday, again, the 22nd at 7 p.m. I will be going live in the Facebook group. So I'm going to pause this real quick and set up the camera where you can see me dealing out the cards, and we're going to do a new moon reading. And I have some specific questions that I want to ask for this new moon reading, so we'll get into it. So let me pause this and take care of this business. Be right back. Okay, this is the usual setup that I think y'all are used to. Seeing me deal out the cards and all of that. So we're doing a new moon reading, so I want to ask some specific questions. And some of those questions are, where are we, really? Where are we really? What is union really here? Knowing that I already resonate that it is here, that, you know, I had just said that about the twin flame healing circle, and that what I'm going to do, that it's going to be like a celebration, that we're celebrating union because it is here. But I'm asking for some confirmation with the cards. So I want to do that first, and then I'm going to go into a usual spread. So okay, so this is on the bottom of the deck. I was just getting ready to reshuffle, and so I think that this would be confirmation, but I'm going to ask for some more confirmation. So this is the Six of Cups, and anybody who knows tarot knows that this is reunion, and this is one of the most beautiful cards to me. I love this card. It's amazing. This is about reunion. It's about someone from your past coming back. It's about this childlike innocence. It's about reciprocation, them giving to each other. So I think that's pretty clear confirmation that union is here. But let me just shuffle, okay? And I would like another card of confirmation, please, that union is here. This was like a stack of cards. This card is the card that wanted to come out. And here we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory. So I think it's pretty clear that we're getting confirmation that union is here with the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. This is something that I often do when I get a message. I'll come to the cards and say, will you confirm what I'm hearing? And I think they just really did confirm what I was hearing. So I want to tune into the energies again. And I'm going to just, what I like to do, even when I do readings for other people, is I like to just shuffle the cards. They tell me when they're ready when a card pops out. Like this one wants to come out. Ooh, it's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. This is moving away from something that no longer serves us. So I feel like this is also saying confirmation of what I was feeling about doing some sound healing for us, helping us both, masculine and feminine, to move away from things that are not serving us. This is some physically moving. This is you, this is the masculine walking away from that doesn't serve them any longer. These are all of these cups that this person, I feel, has poured into their life and poured into what they expected out of their life. And it's not panned out the way that it should at all. It's not panned out the way that it should, and they're walking away from it. Instead, walking towards the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. On to greener pastures, on to bigger and better things. And I really feel like this represents the masculine. I'm going to keep that up as the crowning energy. Bottom of the deck. Just looked at it. Bottom of the deck. Lovers. But I'm going to do my usual thing here. I always split it in 3 piles, and then I hear the order in which to pick them up. And I just heard 2, 1, 3. So 2, 1, 3. And that leaves the lovers on the bottom of the deck. So this is another confirmation for us. So this, as I always do, the masculine side, the feminine side. The masculine energy is the Four of Swords. Yes, indeed. The masculine challenge, the Hermit. Yes, indeed. How the masculine is seeing the feminine, the Ten of Wands. And what is the masculine projecting? The Four of Cups. Feminine energy, the Eight of Wands. Feminine challenge, the Queen of Pentacles. How the feminine is seeing the masculine, the Nine of Cups. And what the feminine is projecting towards the masculine, the Hanged Man. And the Lovers. Okay. So tuning into this energy here. This is resting. This is integration. This is very much the energy of the masculine. They are reflecting. They're going within. This is major arcana, which to me is the divine. This is a challenge and lesson that they're going through at this time, is gaining enlightenment. Gaining enlightenment regarding that which these messages that they're receiving. They're getting closer and closer to their truth and to all of this. So it's like they're saying, I'm getting all this information and I'm not sure what to do with it. And so they're like in hermit mode. They're not being seen, they're not being heard, they're off doing their own thing. And it can be burdensome for them. It is kind of like maybe overwhelming them. But how they're seeing the feminine is the 10 of Wands. So this is a completion of a cycle. This is all of that ending. And for them to project forward the 4 of Cups, which is being stuck. The 4 of Cups is a stuck energy. It's I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? It's like they're like not really sure. It's like what I'm picking up on is that they're getting these messages. They're getting all of these things that they want to walk away from. This isn't doing it for me anymore. And so with them getting all of this information, it's causing them to go within. It's causing them to figure this out. I need to really do this, because they're getting hits and messages regarding enlightenment, because this is the hermit going within to gain enlightenment. This is someone pulling back so they can figure things out. So that's really what I feel like is going on over here, is that they're basically off the scene because they are dealing with all of this. I feel like they are kind of burdened down with all of this coming at them so quickly with these high intense energies with the new moon. And so it's really causing them just to stay right where they are, because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. Like I don't see this Ace of Cups yet. I'm getting all of this information. It's divinely guided that I'm getting all of the information that I need, but I don't see this Ace of Cups, which is what this represents here. They're still focused on these 3 cups, which is in correlation, I feel like, with this card. But this is the energy of going away, walking away from something that has not made them happy, is not where their life is anymore, and they know that, and they have to walk away from it. But how to do that, I think, is the question here, and what they're going within to figure out is taking some rest, pulling back, processing and integrating all of the information that they're getting. And it might be overwhelming for them. It might be too much, for them to be seeing it and maybe the connection as burdensome or weighing down or just too much at this time. Responsibilities and burdens, those types of things. So I feel like it is an overwhelming time for the masculine, and they're just in this pause or in this timeout, which is really what you're doing as well and projecting toward them. Yeah, get this figured out. Do this. Like, you're projecting towards them the Hanged Man. Like, we're both doing this. The Hanged Man and the Hermit, we're both doing this. We're both integrating. We're both figuring all of this out. And this is what you're projecting towards them. This is the Nine of Cups. This is the sitting pretty card. This is the happiness card. This is wishes coming true. And this is how you're viewing the masculine. So this is the classic single card for the masculine. I feel like whenever I see this, I feel like it's him saying, I'm fine just as I am. I got the Nine of Cups. I'm sitting pretty. I got my wishes fulfilled. So I think you're kind of seeing them that they're okay. It's like, I'm okay by myself. I'm just kind of just sitting over here. And so your view of them is that they're happy where they are. They're progressing, moving forward. They're sitting pretty. They don't have the troubles that you have. They're, not financially strapped. They're creating what they want to create. They look like they're happy. So this is how you're viewing them. But the truth is that on the outward appearance, you may see that, but the truth of it is that there is some major work being done over here. There's some major reflection going on. There's some deep integration, some knowledge coming forward, some enlightenment happening for them, and it's divinely guided. So this phase that we're going through right now with this new moon, I feel like this is saying this is going to carry out until the full moon, because Mercury is still in the shadows period. It's moved direct, and I've felt a little ease up in that area. I mean, this Mercury retrograde really didn't do a number on me, but it really, I wasn't getting my emails. There was some real lacks of communication, and I was really feeling on pause with it. And I feel like it's going to continue, and I feel like that's what this is saying. Like, yes, union is here. Yes, this is the new moon, but there's still this phase and this shadow period of this Mercury retrograde where communications have been cut off. And why I feel like it's saying that is because the feminine energy is the Eight of Wands. This is quick movement. This is movement forward. This is communication. This is Cupid's arrows. And this is the energy of the feminine movement forward. Let's move it already. Let's talk about it. I'm taking a plane to where you are. It's like you're moving forward. You're wanting to move forward. And there's a pause. There's a pause. Your soul knows there's a pause because you're projecting the Hanged Man to your twin as if you're changing your perspective as well, and you're doing some deep soul searching. Your challenge is the Queen of Pentacles, and this to me is this manifestation. Pentacles are about manifestation in the physical. To me, they always have been. This queen is the nurturing queen. She's about her business. So this is the challenge for the feminine, and that is to be manifested in the physical and encompassing the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you, the challenge is you creating this in the physical. And that's the challenge. It may have to do with money. Like there's still those challenges there of finances and the abundance and all of those things. So, but let me, like I always do, pull some clarifiers on some things. So let's see, what do I want to clarify? For the masculine, just on the masculine side in general, can you guys see these even? Let me move things back a little bit, kids. That's the reason I always do this like this, is because I want you to be able to see everything. Okay. So, let's clarify the Four of Cups. I want to clarify the Four of Cups as of what the masculine's projecting. The Four of Cups. That clearly wanted to come out. One more, please, for the Four of Cups for the masculine's projection. Oops, well, we got 4 kids. Okay. So we have the letter, which is about communication. So, the pause is about all of them taking this in. They're taking this in. This Four of Cups is, they're dealing with these 3 of Cups down here, and they still can't see this Ace of Cups. And it has to do with, the pause has to do with their communication. So I feel like it's saying they're figuring out what they need to say. There says the clouds, which is about doubts and fears. But this card is also a real positive card because it shows that the sun's breaking through the clouds. So it's always saying that there are these here, but there is a breakthrough point. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's 3 birds up here. 2 real close and then 1 behind it. And I just want to point this out real quick. I drew a picture of, and I do see this a lot, and I don't know if you guys do as well, but I see 2 birds flying together a lot. And sometimes I will see when they land, 1 bird come and sit next to them. And I always viewed that as protection. And I did a drawing, it's on my Instagram, of these 2 birds on a wire, and there was 1 bird that was opposite or away from them, but I did name that picture protection. And so for whatever reason I was being drawn to these 3 birds in this card because they're together and they're protected, and that's what's breaking through the clouds. That's what's going to break through this doubt, because that's what this is. That's what this guy's sitting here doing. He's doubting. He's not seeing the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning and unconditional love. He's not seeing that because he's too worried about what's gone on with these 3 right here. He's doubting what he's hearing. Like it's what I was saying. He's getting flooded with all of this information, but he's doubting what he's feeling, and he knows he needs to make some communication. He knows that he needs to reach out. and be like, man, I keep hearing you in my head, and I keep hearing these conversations, and you're saying this, and I'm feeling that, and you're in my dreams, and you're in my thoughts. But what is this? So it's all of this coming into this culmination. The other card we got was abundance, and then we got loyalty and friendship. So in clarifying this abundance, I feel like is just goes along with this Ace of Cups here, the abundance card. This is what this is. I don't feel like it has to do with real abundance or money. I feel like it's just saying he doesn't see this, that this Ace of Cups is abundance in every area, love and everything. And then this is the dog, but this means loyalty. This means a best friend. And so there might be some doubts regarding loyalty, regarding them feeling like, I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know if this person's true blue or not, and if I am really hearing this. It's them not knowing, is this person my friend? Is this person loyal to me? Will always be loyal to me? Is this the one? That's what these doubts and fears are about. And I feel like the major contemplation is the communication. How do I say this? Clearly the feminine wants to communicate. We have a lot to say. There's so much to be said, and I was telling another twin this, that I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I want to talk. I want to talk about it all. I want to say everything. I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about all the signs I've gotten, all the synchronicities that I've seen, all the beautiful messages that my twin has shown me, not in physical, but in the spiritual realm, through all of these different signs, through getting emails, through songs, through other people, all of the times where she was there and didn't know she was, but she was there encouraging me. I want to talk about all of that, of course. I want to communicate. And I feel this is all of the feminine. You just want to say, this has been a hard journey, but I've trusted you. I'm sending you love always. These are Cupid's arrows. I've sent you love this entire time. And you just want to say that. You just want to say, I love you. I've been sending you love and healing. I've been pulling for us this whole time. And you can trust this. And I just feel like the feminine really wants to say this. And I feel like the masculine is reciprocating that. But there's just some integration that is happening with them. And they're on pause. And the pause may not necessarily be that they don't know, because I feel like they are getting all of the hits we're getting. I feel like they do hear the things in their head. They just are not making that connection. I've said that a lot. And this guy is like that. He's looking at the other cups, and there's the Ace of Cups there that is being handed to him by the divine, and he's not focusing upon that. Okay, it's no coincidence that this is a guy by a tree, but this is a pause. This is a timeout to be shown. And they're clearly in a timeout with the Hermit, the Four of Swords, Four of Cups. I mean, there's clearly things that they have to walk away from. Okay, on the feminine side. Let's do the challenge for the feminine, the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles as a challenge. One more, please. So this is couples communicating. This is the ring. This is about commitment. And then this is about the scythe. And this is about cutting. This is a quick, swift cutting. And this is cutting something away. So I feel like it's what I said. This cutting away is the action card. So the challenge is that action. Because this is a card that action needs to be taken. You need to cut something out. You need to cut away at something. So it's not talking about cutting out this, but this is action. So manifesting this, the action to this communication and commitment is what this is representing. This is just your challenge of the action of this actually happening and the communication coming in and your true commitment coming in. Is what is challenging you. There could be for some of you the action that you do need to communicate. Each of us will get different guidance. And for some, there is some communication that needs to happen. And this is the action of you doing that. And that's a challenge for you. You may not be manifesting this because you're not communicating. Follow your own inner guidance. Some of you will get that guidance that there is some communication that needs to happen. This is your energy. So if this is your energy of communicating and the feeling the need that you do need to communicate, not sure if it's the right time or not the right time, I feel like this is confirming for you that you do need to. There may be some things that you do need to say and you've been holding off and you've been in this waiting mode, and there are some things that you need to say. Now, this may not resonate with everyone. You may have said all there is to say, and you know that it's your masculine's turn to say something to you. I've said all I'm going to say, and you're standing in your power in the physical. And you're communicating other ways, telepathically, heart-to-heart communication, and you know that your twin has to face their fears and come to you. They have to get through this phase of realizing and seeing the Ace of Cups in you, and sufficiently walking away from some things. And you know this, and you've communicated all that you can, and you know, because they're over here, we got the letters, so this is about some communications, okay? And they're thinking about it, And so if you know that they're thinking about communicating and you've already communicated, then this wouldn't be you needing to take this action. Now, this could also mean that some of you need to cut out a relationship that you're in. Either it's energetically, because this is the couples communicating. This is the birds. This is couples, and it's about communication. And this is an action card, so some of you need to communicate. Some of you probably need to cut out communication with a karmic. Or there's a relationship that you need to cut out. Whether it's an energetic, someone who's still in your heart from years and years ago. And this is just going to resonate differently to everyone. Different because there's different things. But if you're waiting on communication, and you know that you're waiting on your twin to communicate with you because you have communicated all that needs to be communicated, like it's, it's not rocket science. There's a connection. I know you feel it. I feel it. This is what I've said to you. You're either going to recognize it, walk away from the BS, and communicate, which all of it's going to happen. We already confirmed in the very beginning of this that union is happening. But just tuning into the energies here, there is some communication. So however this resonates to you, whether it's your action, your challenge is action and manifestation, and whatever that is. Whether it is that you need to maybe cut off communication. Maybe you're just pouncing and breathing down their neck and trying to make it happen on your own. And you need to cut that out, or there's a commitment that you need to cut out. So it's going to resonate differently for the different scenarios. I don't think I need to clarify any of this at all. So let's pick these up. I'm doing something different. We're done with that. Okay. And so what we just got was that the masculine's definitely in a timeout. They're going within. The feminine is trying to communicate and trying to manifest. That's that energy. The masculine is in a timeout. So let's ask, and this will be a sign for some of you. Some of you are wanting to know, should I communicate or should I not? So let's ask, should the feminine communicate to the masculine more about the twin flame connection, more about their lives together, whatever it is? Should the feminine? Oh wow, guys, these three cards just popped out. So we have the Four of Wands and these two cards, the two major arcanas that was in the spread just popped out, and then the Four of Wands. So what I feel like it's saying what I'm picking up that this is saying is that these are the two major arcanas. One was on the feminine side, one was on the masculine side. And I feel like what it's saying is, you see these yellow lights here? That's truth. That's enlightenment. That's going within. Okay? That's going within. That's seeking higher knowledge. This is, I'm hanging upside down, changing my perspective, and going within. That's what this hermit is doing as well. He's following his path, going within, in hermit mode. And this was on either side, and it's all leading to this. So really what I'm feeling like is, I don't think it matters whether you do communicate or not. That these are major arcanas, these are divine guidance. The masculine's going within, the feminine is going within, and the enlightenment is happening. The energy is here. It's ascension. It's divine guidance. It's divine intervention. The yellow light is the sun. It's the truth. It's God, and it's it's just the divine. It's the divine light. So I feel like it's saying that it doesn't matter. It's all leading to this. It doesn't matter whether you do communicate or not. The knowledge is within. The light is within. And it's coming out. It's going to come out. And it's all leading to this. Wow. So whatever you choose to do, it's not wrong, is what is the overall message for this right here, guys. This is the Twin Flame 1111 card. We have gotten some fabulous cards in this reading. This card, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Lover's card coming out. And now we have the 1111 Twin Flames. Marriage. Union. This is union. This is twin flame union. And I feel like you can't stop the light, you can't stop the truth, you can't stop the path, you can't stop divine intervention. This is divinity. This yellow light is God, is source, is the truth. And it's going to come out. And regardless whether you do communicate or not communicate, you can't fuck it up. It's all leading to this twin flame union. So I think we've gotten our answers. Yes, union is here. Yes, it's going to happen. Irregardless of what these cards pointed out, it's here. It's going to happen. It's divinely guided. It's the truth. It's inevitable. Union is imminent. It is here. And this is how I am seeing this reading, kids. So that is full throttle ahead towards the celebration union circle that we're going to have on the 22nd. Let's celebrate union. Let's talk about that it's here. Beautiful. Another great reading. Thank you, Divine Source. Thank you all for being here. And I hope that you all will join for the Twin Flame Sacred Healing Circle on Sunday the 22nd. All that information's below. If you are an Aries, I am still doing through April. I'm doing love readings for a special $33. So if you're an Aries and would like a reading, please take advantage of the special, and I leave that information below. If you need me, please do not hesitate to reach out. And I thank you again, all of you, for being here. Please share, like, and subscribe. There's a thing with YouTube that it's becoming interactive like Facebook, and so if there's not a lot of likes or comments or anything, then it doesn't get viewed. So if you would please share, like, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, put it out there in your twin flame groups if you are a part of those, and spread the good news. Because union's here, and we have to realize this in our mind, and we have to manifest that here. And this is what we're doing, is manifesting it. Again, thank you so much. I love you all, and all of my information's below. Namaste.